Hey. Hello everybody, I'm the Missing Sock. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Here we are hiding in our bunker. Yeah. So today, as I said last time, we were going to do the MOC, the Mobile Operations Center. Alright, and I think in many ways it's actually, the Mobile Operations Center would technically be the trailer. So the Mobile Operations Center is a truck and trailer, a custom truck, and a custom trailer, I guess you could say. And yeah, so it's kind of a first for the game. A lot of people have been waiting for some kind of customizable truck, so there you go. And it also can haul different things in the trailer. We'll get to that coming up. Now, yeah, so it is interesting note that to me, the actual operations center is really your trailer. The truck itself is kind of an add-on. You can actually haul the trailer with any truck you find out there in the world or you want to use that has the ability to do that. So you can use your Phantom Wedge on it if you own one, or you get your hands on one or a friend has one. You can also use other trucks you find out there, military trucks, you name it, that can usually haul a trailer. Will also be able to be the MOC as well. Alright, so a few other different choices, and as well there's also the hauler and the Phantom choice, so we're going to get into that when we order here. So we're right here in our bunker's workshop, vehicle workshop, and this is where the Mobile Operations Center will be, as we left off last time. Yeah, still got my Hawk and Little t-shirt on. Alright, so let's get into that. Oh yeah, we go into our website here. So a few things different to cover. So one good thing about me being a little late to do this video is that actually I was able to do quite a bit of research on it, and it kind of is needed for this because there's a lot of conflicting information out there. You know, yeah, a lot of conflicting information. Mobile Operations Center. Buy from 1.2 million. You are the war zone. So lots of choices, as I said, lots of research in here. The Mobile Operations Center. All right, so if you guys bought yours, awesome. And generally speaking, you don't want to change it. Okay, because apparently if you, for now, hopefully Rockstar fixes it, but if you change your mind to a different truck, you have to buy it all over again, which is, I think, ridiculous. Hopefully they fix that. I haven't tested that out myself, but a few different people have been saying that if you change your cab, you have to practically pay for it all over again, or, you know, that way. So definitely not recommended to do. You do not get the trade-in value on the cab, unfortunately. Okay, so the different choices right off the start here. So we've got the Hauler Custom, and we've got the Phantom Custom. Okay, the Phantom Custom is slightly cheaper. Now, after looking at all these contentious information, all these conflicting information, it actually seems like the Phantom Custom is better in a lot of regards. It's got a better acceleration. It's got great speed. You know, many people say it's got the top speed, but I will say that there's a lot of testing out there. It's hard to get top speeds, just so you know why it's hard to get straight answers, because it's hard to get them up to the top speed to really see. So some people don't even worry about top speed, because how often are you at top speed anyway? How often are you lucky enough to get that fast that you get to your top speed? But that said, some people think it's the Hauler Custom, but some people think it's Phantom, so it's 50-50 that way. But I'd say some of the latest testing over the last few days is all saying that the Phantom is the faster all the way around. Okay, so why the hauler? Why is it more, and why would people pick it? Well, it's a shorter truck, which means that generally it's more agile.
We'll be sitting pretty down here.
Oh yeah, that's right, buddy. If you heard his comment there. Anyway, so yeah, it's got armor plating on it. Okay, and this armor plating, you know, I agree with some people that it actually does work. So meaning they both the Hauler Custom and the Phantom Custom have bulletproof glass. Okay, so both of them are bulletproof glass. Well, bullet-resistant glass, I believe. You know, like they can get through eventually, but much like the V12 Chapter, they have bulletproof glass at first. You know, bullet-resistant glass. But the Hauler Custom has these bars there. Now, they're not really going to help you a lot, as you can tell, but they will help you a little bit. You know, I've seen other similar vehicles, and occasionally when someone's spraying you, they are hitting this kind of stuff instead of hitting you. So I would say it's got a tiny bit more protection than the Phantom Custom. As well, the Phantom Custom has more windows in general, more spots to shoot you through in general than the Hauler Custom does. In my opinion, smaller slats, less window space. So in many ways it is still the more protected version. In my opinion, it doesn't count for much, but that is, I guess, technically more armor. But that said, both the Hauler Custom and the Phantom Custom are roughly about 11 RPGs to destroy. Well, I should say 12. So 11 RPGs they can take, and 12th blows them up. Okay, now that's another contentious thing. You'll find lots of different things, people saying different things. I think even one of my earlier videos, I might have even said 15. I'm not sure. But some people, like I said, they get variations when you're testing it online and splash damage and all this. But either way, the people that have tested this repeatedly find that there is 11, they can take 11 and still be drivable. And on the 12th, they blow up. Okay, so I know there's a lot of information, guys, but there is a lot to this vehicle. It's not just your average vehicle. Okay, so, well, let's see, what else here? So, that said, a lot of people like the Phantom Custom, but like I said, it's got this big nose, it's a larger truck in general, so some people, you know, find it's not so agile, it's not so easy to back it up and get in and out of tight corners and things like that. So for that reason alone, some people like the Hauler Custom. Okay, but if you're looking for speed, it's really about this. It's the Phantom Custom. Okay, now to me, it's really a personal choice in certain ways because they really are very similar between the two of them. You know, and it's pretty rare you really get up to speed anyway. So I would personally say, oh, and for those that wonder about the Phantom Wedge works great. It plows cars out of your way. It's got a big snow plow on the front, basically a big plow right on the front, and it can take cars out. That said, it's actually slower than the other two trucks here as well. So if you're looking for speed, it's not the Phantom Wedge that you want. Okay, just to throw that out there for those that are wondering. Now, back to the customs. So, in my opinion, personal choice, I think this one's the more traditional looking truck in many ways. It's kind of nice that you customize it, give it your own paint jobs and everything. And in many ways, if you're looking for a more meaner, business-like, more Mad Maxy style, then this is the one, you know. So I think in many ways it's a personal choice. Which one looks better really depends on your own personal preferences. I wish they could give us both, to be honest with you guys. It really kind of annoys me that they don't, you know. Yeah. So we got a different description. So Hauler Custom, that totally did not work. Try that again. Hauler Custom. Like a cinder block to the jaw or an impending meteor strike, the blank stare of the Hauler Custom speaks the universal language of pitiless strength. And the Phantom Custom? If freedom has 6 wheels, a diesel engine, and reinforced bodywork, this is probably what it would look like. Yeah, it's a good description. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with Phantom Custom. And I've gone back and forth, which is why I really wish they'd let us have both, you know. But we've got a couple friends out there that I believe got the Hauler Custom, so this will give us a chance, hopefully in the future, to do some testing, maybe some side-by-side, see some different trucks in different ways, right? If we get the Phantom Custom. So we'll get that. That said, guys, it's hard to say. It's really personal choice. The agileness of it, like being able to fit in different places, I might recommend this one, you know, the Hauler Custom for that reason alone. But if you're looking for ability, Phantom Custom, a little faster. That's what I'm going with anyway. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I wish they'd give us both. Alright, so that's everything about the custom truck for now, without getting into the details. There is a lot to it. And yeah, hopefully that helps out with some of you guys making your choice. It is a hard choice to make for everybody, I think. And one that you don't get to go back on, unfortunately, thanks to Rockstar, without wasting money. Okay, so let's go to our Bay 1. So this is our Bay 1, so here's our truck description up here, a little diagram. There's our rig there, and now we've got the 3 bays in the truck. Now unfortunately they make you choose because there's actually 5 choices you can make. Why they don't let you choose them for different spots, I don't know. It's too bad that they make it like this. So it looks like by default we can have the living quarters. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so the living quarters has no cost. So that's something I didn't come across that people were mentioning. The living quarters actually has no cost. It's included until you change it. Now, most people would change it to the command center, which increases to 320,000 here. Okay, so let's read that here. With enough screens and lights to give anyone the impression that you know what you're doing, the command center bay is the choice of the professional. Comes with 1 exterior turret as standard. Nice. I think that's at the front, and you've got to do research to get more of them around the sides and stuff for your other teammates to use, and they're actually pretty good guns. Please note, passive mode is disabled while using the mobile operation center with this bay installed. So you cannot use passive mode with this installed. Interesting note. But it means that you can use passive mode if you don't install it. So that's an interesting note. Now guys, I was thinking we might actually modify ours here. If you guys don't mind watching the whole thing, I think we might just do the living quarters first, because I haven't seen too many people check that out. I haven't got a chance to see it. Now I'm pretty sure it's just a boring living quarters, but why not, right? We'll have a look and then we'll come back in here and change over to the command center. But it's free, so why not have a look first? Comfy chairs, wardrobe, a range of tasteful color schemes. Just because you're bringing death and terror to any corner of the globe that takes your fancy doesn't mean you don't deserve a few creature comforts. I agree. Alright, bay number 2. So we can put the living quarters back here, and then the living quarters has a cost of 145,000. So I guess that it would be the cost of living quarters then. And it's included for bay 1. Interesting. Does that mean we could have 2 living quarters? Yeah, weird. Huh. Weird. And you can have empty bays installed too, which is interesting. A lot of people don't realize that. You can just leave it empty, come back later. All right. And then there's the weapon workshop, where you can work on all your weapons and customizable weapons. The boutique arsenal and mod shop. This bay offers just the kind of privacy you need to craft those designer firearms you've only ever seen in the government blacklist. Cool. For 245,000. All right. Or the weapon and vehicle workshop. Now, as it says here, this is a double-sized bay. If you select this, you will lose your existing bay and bay 3. All right. So for 1 million almost, 955,000. This 2-bay combo, these 2 bays, combo embodies your constitutional right to modify weaponized vehicles and fine-tooth lethal firearms pretty much anywhere, from sea to shining sea. So you can actually modify your APCs in here, your other vehicles in here, all those special vehicles that just came out with gun running, and there is more gun running vehicles planned for the future, near future. Apparently there's a few vehicles unreleased. I'm not sure how many. I've heard 4 and things like that, but there's also some cars, so I'm not sure if they're mixing that up with the new cars that they might be bringing out soon. Okay, but we'd assume there'd be more gun running vehicles we can work on in here. Now that said, I'm not really sure if it's a good choice because you do have a vehicle workshop in your bunker. It might be a bit of a pain to go all the way to your bunker, but I'm not sure there's really any difference between it. Why use up the bay? So we'll get to that in here. So that's the choices here. Now we're going to go back to being an empty bay for a second so we can go to our bay 3. Now inside bay 3, we have again the choice of the living quarters, which should be the same 145, yeah. And the weapon drop for 245,000. And now we have personal vehicle storage, which apparently is only available in the last bay, bay 3. Okay, so some people may not even know that if you just went ahead and picked your weapon choice. You may not realize that this was available for bay 3, personal vehicle storage. The only thing more secure than a locked garage and a guarded compound is a titanium storage unit and a military-grade war truck. Just think of the drop in your insurance premium. I don't know, I think it might want to go up when they start asking you why you need this equipment. Anyway, so that's a hard choice for me, guys. Like, I really would like the weapon and vehicle bay, you know, via weapon and vehicle workshop. I think that's one of the most popular one out there, easily. That said, your personal vehicle storage is very valuable too, depending on the kind of vehicles you have, you know, as a player. But I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are working towards or already have all kinds of weapons you can put in there. I've already seen with a friend of ours that there's the Insurgent, you know, not the gun-mounted one, but the FAV or the HAV, heavy, yeah, the HVY, the heavy Insurgent, the big Insurgent that fits in your garage. That also fits in here too. So any of those garage vehicles, so the APC and all that stuff, as far as I know, can go all in here. They can't be worked on, but they will park in here. All your personal vehicles, so if you have armored vehicles like the armored Kuruma can go in here, all those kinds of things. So when you think about it, that's quite a vehicle loadout depending on what you put in your personal vehicle storage. Okay, and then in essence, this also makes it like, I don't know how many of you guys remember the like old Knight Rider shows and all these other spy shows. They always had trucks like these where you could drop out the car at the back and off they'd go, you know, in the special car and the spy car or whatever for James Bond or things like that. Well, with the personal vehicle storage, you can do that. So I think I might actually try that out. Now, to me, in many ways, just finishing up here, it's almost like Rockstar. It's too bad they don't let you choose both or 2 trucks, but it's almost like you have to choose business or pleasure, you know, living quarters or command center, you know. When it comes to the back, you know, you can choose living areas and your personal vehicle storage, or you can choose more business like the weapon and special weaponized vehicles bay. So it's kind of like business or rich guy pleasure, you know, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with personal rich guy for now. So we're going to try out that living quarters. And I think I'm going to buy the weapon workshop. Maybe we should check out the empty bay, because we're going to come back in here anyway, right? So maybe you guys want to see an empty bay, what that looks like. And personal vehicle storage. Yeah, I'm positive I'm not going to get the weapon and the vehicle workshop for now. So maybe I will try out the personal vehicle storage on it. Yeah. Yep, no other different write-ups for them. Okay. Okay, so, and I did want to make sure that there was no difference in price. So, let's have a look here. 320,000. Okay. And does that mean that Bay 2 can be your command center? No. See, it's kind of picky about that. So your Bay 2 cannot be your command center. But I guess that's because it comes automatically with that turret in the front. And so it forces that to be the command center. You can't put it in the middle or anything. It's too bad. Too bad. Okay, I think that's that. So personal vehicle storage, living quarters, and an empty bay. So we're going to buy that currently for 1.4 million. Now the price wise, just so you guys know, it does start at 1.2, but you can go all the way up to I think it's about 2.8, 2.9 million depending on the options you pick. So for you guys that are wondering about planning, you want to plan like under 3 million if you're not sure. Otherwise you might want to get picky about adding it all up. It seems like a lot of people are going to spend 2 million as a given. Yeah. Alright, so we're spending on this 1.4 million. I'm not sure why that figure was. Maybe they were including some of the bunker prices because we're breaking ours up. Yeah, anyway. 1.4 million. Hey, that's 42 in there. The answer to everything. That's perfect. So that means we're doing the right thing. All right. So, interior color. This might cost us more money changing our mind later, but that's okay. So we can do white.
You ever get lost in here?
Okay. Choose a primary and secondary color scheme for the interior of your mobile operations center. Primary color. And the interior color. So why does it call it both primary instead of secondary? That's strange. So that's white. Oh, I see. Okay. So we've got white interiors, and that would be beige, I guess. It doesn't change anything. Weird. White. Oh, I see. I think these are like add-ons to your white. Okay, so then you'd pick these different ones, like maybe black, and then this would be black on black, black on red. That's nice. Black on yellow, and they're all 115,000. Yeah, yeah, all 115,000 for a different choice, unless you want to just pick the default one tone. And it's only white or black. I thought they gave us more choices than that. No. Huh. Alright guys, so well, that makes it easy. Kind of weird way they show it, but basically you only have, there was gray. Sorry, I'm just making sure. It's kind of being funny, because it was showing as black and white, now it shows as gray. Gray, yeah, black, white. Sorry guys, I'm just clicking through just to make sure. No, yeah, okay. Alright, well that's strange. I guess it does also have gray. Very strange how it, because I clicked up and down, but it doesn't let you do it that way. You gotta kind of click along to get the gray to show up, and I just wanted to keep clicking just to make sure there was no others that showed up. So there's gray. And again, 115,000. So it's good to know that all of them are the same price.
You ever let me get my hands on one of them military big
Except for when you change your mind, it changes it to 115,000 no matter what. But at least it's all set as the same price unless you go with the base white. Alright, well let's leave it as the base white, right? Hopefully it doesn't cost us any extra. But this is free, so let's check it out. And then we're going to come back in here and change it again. Alright, bye. Yep, primary color white. I guess so. Alright, purchase pending. Here we go, guys. Woohoo! Yeah! I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Not just for the gun running, but just for a customizable truck, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Purchase complete. Thank you for your purchase. Well, I know where the extra money is that I was thinking that I was wondering where the extra costs were that we weren't counting. It's the truck, because we haven't even got into customizing the truck yet. There she is. Woo! Look at that. All right. Yeah. All right. Go to your bunker to modify your mobile operations center. You can also request it nearby. Excellent. So it comes in like a mean-looking gray, dark black by the looks of it. It's all toned down. Yep. Big. So here she is in default. Okay, so we're going to get into that truck in a moment here, but let's have a look at that cab because we'll just finish that up first. So you get in the back, obviously, where that blue thing is. And I already know from friends that wherever you park that, as long as it's a good spot, you'll generally see that blue thing show up and you'll know it's a good spot. Okay, access the touchscreen terminal to view and launch available mobile operations for Agent 14. So with the mobile operations center, I might as well say now, there's special missions you can launch from this truck as well. So there's bunker missions, and now there's mobile operations missions. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So this is our personal storage. You can store any vehicle that fits in your garage. The doors just automatically open. Kind of cool. Kind of space doors. This is what an empty bay looks like. Yeah. Ooh, empty bay. And this is the living quarters. All right. So we got like our touchscreen here to access mobile operations. We got seating. That's cool. You know, I was looking around the bunker, and there really isn't a lot of seating for other people. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just seating, right? But it's one of those things. I always overdo the seating, but then I noticed in the bunker there actually isn't any seating I could find other than your own chair at your desk. So you can sit down in the table beds here. Yeah. So lots of seating. This is the personal quarters. Yeah, interesting. Alright. Let's see. It's probably like a way to change your clothes over here, too. No? Yeah, you change clothes. So we can change clothes right in there, too. Alright. And a little kitchenette there. Unusable. It's too bad. They should give you like a beer there or something, right? You know, like maybe champagne or something. Exit trailer? Yeah, that's just exit. So you can exit through the front or the back. But I think it takes you out in the same spot, more or less, either way. It tends to respawn you outside of it, so it kind of is random where it'll put you, depending on where you are in the world when you park your truck. There. Alright. So there she is, guys. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Yeah. Alright, so let's hop back in there. And we are going to change up that truck. But first, just to finish that up, we're going to see. I imagine we go right back in here. I hope. Renovate. Yeah, so now that's the words I wanted to see. Renovate from 115,000. That's what I wanted to see. So here's our truck here. Okay, so there's the living quarters that came free. Okay, but we're going to change that over, I think, now to our command center. So for 320,000 more, so good, no price difference than it was earlier. And the empty bay, we are going to change that to a weapon workshop, I think. I do wonder, when you're, do you need the weapon workshop? Because there already is stuff in your bunker, right? Well, it looks good either way. We'll go with that for now. I think I like the idea of having a personal vehicle storage in the back. Maybe later on I'll change my mind and get it the weapon and vehicle workshop together if they're worth it. And I guess I would only lose like 300,000 compared to I would have had to pay this price anyway. I would have had to pay the 955,000 anyway. So I'd just be losing the 320,000, assuming it doesn't give me any trade in. So it's not the end of the world if I change my mind later. Okay, so weapon workshop and personal vehicle storage. There we go. All right. So that change is going to cost us a little bit more, but that's okay. Yep, that bay was the same price, just double checking. And now I wanted to change the colors. I don't know about you guys, there's a lot of good color choices actually. Lots of funkiness you can do with it. A lot of the whites actually look kind of cool. But I think I'm going to go black. We like our blacks. So I think it's pretty cool, pretty sharp and black.
When shit finally kicks off, we'll be sitting pretty down here.
You know, it almost looks like the lighting is changing too. See the blue right there? Now it's almost like the hints and tones have also changed. It's not just blue, but it's like blue and red. Red and blue. If you guys can see that. Huh. And then a black on black. Yeah, that's... I do like them. It's too bad you can't reverse them. Yeah, it looks kind of sharp. It's an ugly looking green, but it kind of looks sharp against the black. The blue keeps it dark. Well, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I was going to go red and black, but I think I'm going to go all black. It just looks a little bit better. This looks a little too fancy of a command center. Let's go all black. All right, buy 680,000. I don't know why the transaction's pending like crazy down there. Buy 680,000. Purchase failed. Purchase this vehicle again. Try again later. Anybody on your own? Yep, same stats. Maybe we just got to go in here quicker or something. Try that again. Consider. Weapon workshop. Bay 3. Personal vehicle storage remains. We're going to change it to black. Black on black. Gray's nice too. Yeah. It's like, do you want the red lighting or not? I'll go black on black. 680,000. Try it again. Yep, that time worked. 680,000 taken away from me. Okay, renovation mobile has been successful.
This rig of yours has a lot more to give. I could show you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. Don't worry, buddy. I'm coming right back. I know. There's a lot to this. It's like the trailer alone is its own, its own episode. All right, so back in here we go, and look at the color change. So now it's all black. Oh, I like that. That's like sharp in here now. That's nice. Nice and clean looking.
Hey there.
Hey, how'd you get in here so fast, man? Wow, you're quick. All right, so here's our weapon workshop. Yeah, cool. So now we can browse their weapons. We got to research them all and work on them in here and other various stuff. And it's kind of a cool looking room in either way. It's not too expensive compared to what Rockstar charges us in the past, you know, when you think about it. Turret station unavailable while we're inside the bunker. Yeah, so one of these turret stations works. I think it's this one. Could be wrong. And then we have one turret in the front. All right, so that is that. And it looks like the front door is now over here. So this is our command center in here now. No more living quarters.
Hello.
Change clothes. Hey, you guys you can still change clothes in here. So you don't even need living quarters for that. So that's one even less thing that living quarters does for you.
Have a good one.
And then you'd launch your stuff right from the touchscreen right here to access the mobile operations. Well, let's just access that for a second here, just so you guys can see. Okay, log in. Cool. Sleek.
Okay, so you found the terminal. Yep. This is how you run ops out of this mobile ops center. Budgets aren't what they used to be, but we've still got a ridiculous amount of money to spend on cool toys. I mean, operationally appropriate hardware. When jobs become available, click accept and we'll get you started. You'll be maintaining the global order while driving the most state-of-the-art weaponized vehicles available. And any equipment you use gets discounted on war stock. And that's because we trust you. So this is a good thing you're doing. Very good.
I love Agent 14. All right. Well, if it's money in my pocket, I agree. It is a good thing. All right, so here are the missions. Now, coming up, guys, I'm going to show you guys severe weather patterns. I did that with a friend there the other day, so we'll show you guys that one. But yeah, here's the missions. You do them generally in order, I think. And you unlock things as you go along, plus better prices. So on these things, if you want to buy them, which is well worth it. It's quite a bit off, so you do want to definitely do that if you're going to buy any of these vehicles. Pretty cool. That's how you access those special missions. All right, so let's pop out of here. All right, and out of the trailer. Awesome. So there is our MOC trailer. And in many ways, that is the MOC, the trailer itself. Now we get into customizing the truck. Yeah, there's a lot to it. All right, hey, come in.
Hey.
All right, so E to access the bunker vehicle workshop. Okay.
No silly regulations to worry about here, boss.
No silly regulations to worry about here.
I understand the time's coming when you're gonna need a hell of a lot more than a bug out bag. This beauty's got you covered. And if you ever change your plans, swing by, and I'll fix her up to the end of days ready. Any which way you please.
Awesome. Cool. I can move around the camera here. It's weird. It's kind of a funky view. All right, so oh yeah, I guess we can customize the trailer too, right? And the cab. Well, we've been working on the trailer. That's probably quicker and easier. Let's have a look. Livery, paint plates. Okay, well let's see. Are we lucky enough to get our plate to work today, everybody? Yay, Mr. Zock. All right. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to go yellow and black, just because I think that looks sharper. All right. Nice. Always like when that works.
Hope they try and stop you. Should be funny.
I think so too. All right. So we'll be back in part 2 of this beastly thing, the MOC. Yeah. So as I was saying, there is a lot to it, and I decided to break it up into a couple episodes, guys, because otherwise it would just be long. I think originally it was like over an hour of me poking at it. so yeah, this is the end of part 1. Hope you click on the next one for part 2, and we'll see you back for that. All right, take care, everybody. See you in a moment for the rest.